And welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. Last time we made it to World 4, and this time we are going to start with 4-2, Piranha Creeper Creek. Now this level I honestly don't have fond memories of, but I think it's actually because of a variant, not this level itself. So let's hope that this particular level isn't too bad, but these are the title enemies, the Piranha Creepers. They are rather interesting from the standpoint of you just have to sort of get them into against a wall effectively, or a floor, and that'll defeat them. So you can jump on them, you can use fire, you can use whatever method you choose, but since they naturally go back to the walls, it's actually really pretty easy to take them out. So I'm feeling a little bit skeptical about my sweep of this area, so I'm gonna just double back really quick. That was almost too close. So something I haven't talked about with this game is the control. So this game is unique because it is designed to be played with a variety of controllers, like I've said before, which again leads to the problem of picking up and running being the same button, which is a problem in multiplayer. But there's another little consequence that's a bit annoying, and that is you actually have, if I'm not mistaken, 8 directions. It's not a full 360 if you're using the control stick, which feels really weird sometimes. Yeah, it simplifies. It also Peach is the worst character for this one, because you have to remember not to float, so that could have gone a lot better, but we made it. No problemo. So, I don't know why I've been saying that lately. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. And I feel like I used to say it a lot, and then I stopped, and now I'm saying it again. In any case, we can use fire underwater, so that's always a plus with Mario. So we got another green star down here. So yeah, it's kind of weird. This is a hybrid of both past and... well, what am I saying? Like, past 2D and 3D Mario games. And kind of an interesting blend, but I'm not entirely sure if it ends up leading to a very... what's the word? I don't know if it really lends itself to being like a really epic adventure, but it's a fun game nonetheless. But I think there's nothing up there. The coins kind of tell you what the piranha's movements are going to be like, which is kind of cool, kind of a nice mechanic. Can't really do much to them underwater, sadly, so we just gotta kind of avoid them. I feel like I missed something, but apparently not. My gut instinct is that we need fire for this. Okay. Rather fortuitous, but apparently we don't. I think that's for a variant. There are a few variant levels, not the game's high point. To be completely honest, if there's one negative, most people say it's the repeating of levels occasionally. So the last couple worlds kind of fall apart because it's a lot of repeat levels. 3D Land did the exact same thing. Actually, a lot of Mario games have been doing that lately. Odyssey does that too to some extent, though those levels are made significantly harder. So I don't know if it's really as big of a deal. We were actually pushing it on time, which is a first. But no problem, we made it through that level in good time. Now, I haven't really been paying attention to how time works, because time in Mario games tends to be a little bit weird, actually. Time usually goes faster in Mario games than in real life. The absolute peak of this was actually the first Mario, where time zipped by really fast. If you look at the timer in Super Mario Bros., it is actually kind of insane how fast the clock moves. So we got a new enemy rush. This one's not a problem if you have fire. It's actually kind of a joke if you do have fire. Plus, if you have multiple people with fire, that goes really quickly. Also, I like how Fire Toad, I just realized, has the coloration of a Mega Mushroom from New Super Mario Bros. So that's a clever little callback, if that was meant as a callback. Now we got another fork in the road, meaning one is probably going to be locked off, or not. Normally when there's a fork, one level will have a green star limit and the other won't, but that does not seem to be the case this time. Got a mystery house, got the castle. Looks like we only have 2 more main levels, do we? I mean, besides the ones that have already appeared. But no, we actually have a hidden, another enemy challenge. Might as well do this one with Toad as well. Fire Bros Hideout. So, it's kind of like a mystery house mixed with an enemy challenge. It's kind of an interesting concept. So, that was pretty seamless so far. And this unlocks something. This unlocks a Sprixie house, so yes, might as well take care of this with Toad instead of swapping characters just for a Sprixie house. So this one looks angry. And that takes care of this little underground. These coins do count, if I recall correctly, to coin turtles. So if you actually are kind of short on lives, you might want to go out of your way to get some of the coins in the overworld. And plus, if you have the Wii gamepad, sometimes I think in the overworld as well you can find things, or maybe that's just in levels. I don't actually remember. But we are back in the rotation to Mario, who is honestly ill-equipped for this level. So you might recall in Super Mario Galaxy, and I think Galaxy 2 as well, there was this mechanic. Except now we have this with double cherries, so oh boy. I would actually, if you have been keeping up with the last gen or so, I would actually consider having multiple controllers on hand as a backup, because this can go really badly if you're not quite prepared. So yes, use walls to your advantage to kind of group them up. Yeah, this is not Mario's level, to put it bluntly. I would be a lot more comfortable with Peach or Luigi. But oh well, we'll manage. Also, you can't really move the camera in this level, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, that was too close. I think we need 4 by the end, too, so we can't actually lose any in the near future. Or die, because if you die, then you automatically lose them all. Got a hidden block there, power block will reveal that. Got an 8-bit Luigi there, because this was released in 2013, the year of Luigi. Yes, I am being quiet because I'm trying to focus. And that was also a little bit too close. Maybe this is the part where you need 4. Maybe you only need 2 at the end, but I do recall you need some at the end, so again, if you have extra controllers, I would actually recommend using them to make everything a lot easier. These are clever levels, and they were clever back in Galaxy 2, as in the, was 2 an adverb? Not as in Galaxy 2, as in the number. Actually, did I miss something? Did I miss a green star in the area with the stamp? Maybe not. Yeah, this is looking like a no on that. So yeah, this is easier for 4 people, but if you have the clones, or the copies, that does sort of compensate for not having 4 people, because that is kind of designed to have a lot of people. So we would need to group them in a line like this. Close enough to a line, I guess. If you have a Tanuki, now would be a good time to break it out, actually, because this is not exactly, I mean, this is stressful trying to actually make it, and we only need 2 at the end, so that worked out perfectly. Also, the fireball sound is different than most Marios, and it sounds weird to me. Yeah, lots of 8-bit Luigis everywhere. Oh well. So I didn't mean to actually do that, but okay. That works for me. And that is another level down. I think we're gonna make our loop again of ending with Luigi. Seems to be how these always end. Depends on what the level after next is, because if that's not too bad, we might be able to finish it off, but I'm not really holding my breath either. I'm definitely not holding my breath on that, because that is a long level down there, but that's not what we have to worry about for now. We have another level, Big Bounce Byway. Actually, the Mystery House won't take long. Might as well do that afterwards. So yeah, it's an interesting concept to basically take what 3D Land did and just sort of broaden the scale of it. And I think it works nicely for the most part. Is it as good as, like, Odyssey? Probably not. I would put games like Sunshine even over this, probably. Definitely Sunshine. People always debate, though, with Galaxy and Galaxy 2, and that's where I tend to have interesting opinions, because I kind of got into Galaxy 2 for different reasons than most people. I didn't really enjoy Galaxy per se because of the gameplay, which is always a little bit weird in Mario, not liking it for gameplay. So Galaxy 2 always didn't really stand out very much because it just didn't really do a whole lot for me in terms of other aspects in gameplay. I mean, this game doesn't really have much in terms of story or characterization, but it's just kind of it's a different expectation, because I think a lot of people went into this more with the expectations you go into a 2D Mario with. If that's not entirely fair, then yeah, I'm not quite sure if that is entirely fair. That's what I was trying to say. This is easier if you have the cat power-up. I actually don't know if it's possible, but I do know Green Star is there, so we might have to come back to that one. Unless I actually have an idea. This might be a bad idea, but it is an idea. Yep, let's try this. I don't know how long this... Ow. I don't know how long the spring stays compressed. I hope it's a while. But trampolines are a stable series. They've been in the series since Super Mario Bros. Actually. RIP. I don't know if it'll respawn. Yes, this is not efficient. It's just easier to go about this with a cat power-up. Definitely. Oh well. We can always get that afterwards, at the end. I don't know why, but the momentum always makes me nervous with these, because I don't feel like you bounce very high on those. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. But yeah, because you don't have the triple jump, I pushed the wrong buttons for that. Because you don't have the triple jump, it's really hard to make things like this. Unless there's a cat power-up hidden somewhere, but I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure there isn't, so... Actually, here's another idea. This is not Easy, obviously, because of being one person. But can you actually freeze these? You cannot. Okay. I was trying to see if you can immobilize them with the touchscreen, and you can't. So yeah, whenever we have a cat power-up, we'll go back and get that, whatever that is. Okay, I feel like I should have jumped high enough for that. Okay, ground pound. That's good to know. I have wasted a lot of time in this level, but I'm actually just gonna see if I can. Yeah, that's where the last green star is. I would recommend cat power up, but I cannot get it. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna show that at the end because it's like I already explained it, but maybe I will. I haven't decided. Actually, this is cutting it really close because of an auto scroller. Kind of forgot that this was a thing. I almost just rolled off the edge too. That also would have been bad. The end is right up ahead though, so we shouldn't have any problems. I don't think. Maybe some problems though. Yes, I know I'm not being the most efficient here, but oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna get the cat. We're gonna actually get the next green star sometime after the next part, because you get a cat power up in the beginning of the next stage, so it's just gonna be easier to get that later than backtracking to where there is a cat suit. So next time, I think we will be tackling that mystery house over there, because yeah, that took a while actually, and probably finishing up World 4. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Super Mario 3D World.